What are things that really have jumped out at you the most about Oregon State as you prepare for them this week? What are the biggest concerns?
The number one thing that's jumped out to me the most is their running back, Nall. I'm like, how big is this guy on film? We watched him some last year before we even knew we were going to play the game, just because they played some similar opponents, and I'm like, this back from Oregon State is huge, and he's fast. And then when you start watching film and getting ready for him this summer, he's just size and speed. You don't face a lot of guys like that. And I happened to run into some Pac-12 coaches and asked about Oregon State when they played them, and every one of them, to a man, talked about the size and speed of their running back. That's the first thing. Defensively, the aggressiveness on defense with the amount of pressures that they do. They do a lot of pressures out of a lot of fronts, which they tries to cause confusion. 2 years ago we played this coordinator and had some trouble with that in Logan, Utah, when he was coordinator for Utah State. Those are the main two things.
In terms of that, your offense is balanced as it was last year. That is still the key for you this season. And do you let some of your offensive players have talked just about the experience you have all over the place and how it's clicking? Is that the way you sense your offense working this year, just the same pattern as last year?
Well, if we want to have success, we got to go out and work, every day. Just because we had success last year doesn't mean we're going to have it this year. Just because we had success yesterday in practice doesn't mean it's going to happen today. You've got to continue to do that day in, day out. And I've said on numerous occasions, experiences help, to be able to get you through, some tough times that might happen within a game. I expect our guys to go out and perform well. What does well, mean? I hope it's well enough to find a way to win the ball game. That's the ultimate goal. And then, hopefully we'll build upon this year's offensive football team week in and week out by the work we do week in and week out, and see us get better throughout the year. There's going to be rust on both sides of the ball. There's going to be rust for both teams. It's your first ball game. There's going to be some rust. There's going to be some mistakes. That's just part of playing in the first ball game with no preseason game against an opponent, which college football has to do. So, hopefully the experience will allow us to overcome some of the rust and maybe mistakes we make in a game one ball game.